What's good, bro? Oh,
What's good?
what up, man? Man, I'm just excited right now, man.
And I think
with the with the
that
Kendrick and I was excited when the Kendrick verse came out too. I ain't gonna be biased. When like that came out, I was okay.
no, what can I say? Oh, it was definitely a moment, and I think Kendrick has capitalized. I know,
Yeah.
he's never been afraid to draw shots. Definitely since going back to control. So you
Oh, you
know,
right. That ain't like it's surprising, right?
yeah. So that's
He
why.
said niggas. He said niggas clicking up. He said first person shooter. I hope they came with three switches. Like Kendrick was trying to go hard.
He
He
did, and
did,
that's
man.
why. That's why I'm like, being a Cole fan, I'm like knowing who he is. I think being aware of the moment. Uh, I think he's definitely uh, aware of his status and what people are saying. It's not too many people not saying that Cole is the best in the game right now, and I think what it is Kendrick fans aren't used to that, so they want to be able to hold on to his spot.
Yeah.
They kind of be like, "Oh, it's only because Kendrick not active or Cole,"
Yeah.
but
Yep.
he had to catch up to
This
Kendrick.
the first time he
So
really been challenged on
yeah,
cause like you said, people like we was talking about before, like people older than us, they all love Kendrick, bro.
yeah. One man, like it's a. I think it's funny because Cole has been the one that like basically like let me step up to the challenge.
Yep,
Drake and Kendrick have been trading subliminals for years.
yep,
Uh, Cole didn't say anything about Kendrick except for like on Forest Hills Drive, but like I think Cole was just at that moment where he's like, "Well, I think I'm the best, and I'm not backing down." So, if you want to box, let's really get in that
yep.
ring.
And
So,
how did you feel? No, that's facts. How did you feel when I sent it the track? Because somebody sent it to me. A matter of fact, the dude that be on
bro,
the one that be
I'm
on, I
telling
sent it to you. I know you probably was like, wait. When I seen it, I think
no,
like
I'm
this
gonna
ain't
be
real. This ain't
real.
no real album.
No,
This ain't
I'm
real.
gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. When you sent it, I'm like, one, I think it was dope that he did it that way. It kind of reminded me of
I know where you going with
kind
it.
of taking push one at it
Yeah.
before like story of
And
Adidon drop.
Drake responded fast. He responded fast for
He
real.
responded fast with Duffy,
Yep.
and I just remember like, and that's why people they don't need to be revisionist history, show revisionist history. When Duffy first dropped, everybody was like, "Damn, man, Drake in his bag." You gotta remember Drake's coming off back to back.
Yep.
It's like he's invincible before, and one to just show you how low Push had to go to win.
Yeah.
Um,
And
so,
Drake said basically Drake gave him that like he won, but look how like basically like
but
integrity matters still though. Like look what you did to
but I'm
get the
not gonna
win.
even hate. What I'm just saying is he really had to go that far.
Right.
So it was shock value.
Yeah.
Get the drop on a dude that he's having a son,
You know the
and nobody get
blog's gonna jump on that like oh Drake is having
it.
the biggest superstar, the biggest rap star ever gonna have a you know what I'm saying
And
like
he said some personal shit. So even talking about 40, talking about his mom. So, it was a moment that like made
hey
him vulnerable.
I
But
ain't
I
gonna lie.
think
I knew you would have liked this though. I'm sorry.
yeah,
They was on Gil's Arena, and then they was talking about that, and they was like, so they was talking about when Kendrick did like that, so they was all talking about it on Gil's Arena, and Gilbert was like, then they was like, oh, Pusha T, they mentioned Pusha T, and Gilbert Arenas was like, how many? What is he doing? Like what is he doing? 20,000 a show? He said something like that. He's still doing shows at the club. He said something like that. He said, why
yeah.
Drake out there filling out arenas still?
Yeah. Uh
No, I like Push. Don't get me wrong, Push my guy, but like, come on, man,
nah, I'm just really just talking
you
about
ain't.
the beat. Yeah. I
Yeah, go
think
ahead.
with these guys though, I think this is different though. They're very they're competitive, and I think they really are aware of how good the other guy is.
Yeah,
And that's why Cole, I look at this one really like a boxing match. It's really for sport. Like, let's be real. because people like, man, you really, Kendrick fans, you can tell they hurt,
Yeah,
or I won't say they hurt, they're rattled because they're doing a lot of PR about this song,
yeah.
you know,
It's like,
to
well,
downplay so
bro,
much.
we didn't even down me and you. Cause I told you, if I did like my top 10 favorites all time, Kendrick could be in there. But I'm talking, I was more. If I had to choose a side, I'd choose Cold Side. But I'm not gonna hate. When Like That came out, me and you weren't even hating on Like That. We was just like, yeah,
Nah,
like,
hey, look, Kendrick has been good, and like I say, this is what he does. Like disappears, and like I say, it's cool the first few times, but it's like it's a trend. So you see what he does on Control. Um, then you kind of like see what he does like on Damn. You get what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Remember on, yep. And then Element, remember Element that leak came out.
Yeah,
He this Big
and then
Sean, hey, he killed. I ain't gonna lie, Big Sean, my boy. But he, come on, he would have got.
but
He went crazy, bro.
recently it's kind of like because he takes off so long,
Yeah,
you see he even did it on Family Ties, when he's coming back, fuck your top five, all that,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. He
and then,
did go crazy.
so then it's like, all right, now you're coming back and you're just saying fuck the big three.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna get. Yeah, I got
and
you.
that's a bold claim because, like I say, no matter how
He said,
any of them, because and Kendrick fans are just reaching. There's so much to dissect because they're all like, he mentioned Kendrick first, talking about the big three on first person shooter. I'm like, everyone knows this era is called the big three.
yeah.
We
So it don't
know
matter
what it.
what the order is.
Yeah.
Just the rhyme scheme that he did. Yeah, it's like,
Now
is it Cole or
the
Kendrick
order.
or what do you
Yeah.
say? K. Dot or Arbery or me? Yeah,
Yeah.
it just make more
But
sense
the
the way he flipped it. Yeah,
the order has always been some according to whatever fans. Drake and Kendrick or Drake,
and
and
Cole's
Cole.
three. So exactly.
Cole even admitted to that on Heaven's EP.
Yeah.
The Pipe
Yep.
Down remix. So
Yep.
but everyone has been talking about really since that 2018, 2019 range, and really since the beginning of the 2020s, and it really showed itself on Johnny P's Caddy
Yep.
how good Cole has been. You know,
You said it right. He mastered it. He just mastered rapping, bro. He just.
he did. As active as he's been, now, ironically, too, what's funny about Cole, he doesn't have that many albums, but he's just been active from his Dreamville projects into what he's been doing on these features. It's put him in that category, like, and just the state of hip hop, let's be real. Cole has been the only one really seeming like he cares. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's about bars.
I know what you
Drake
mean.
has transitioned to just I don't even want to call him a pop star, an artist, but he's just been making so much fun music. Like people can say whatever they want about him. He's still playing Rich Baby Day in the club. You know what I'm
Yeah, no,
saying?
Drake's smart though.
Drake
I
has
ain't gonna
still,
lie. Drake's smart with that because like if you look
yeah,
at like if you get I got 23 songs on Certified Lover Boy, and all of them in the Billboard 100 or 50 whatever,
yeah.
all of them on the Hot 100 chart. Every single
You
song,
look
like
at it every day. Drake is still breaking some streaming
yep,
record. So now some fans are gonna say they don't care about that, but I'm saying they all have fulfilled their lane and their obligation to hip hop.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You see what uh Cole is doing just with the mastery of it. You see what Drake is doing with it's funny, it's kinda like Jay-Z when Jay was doing that the Kingdom Come, a lot of people didn't like and when he did on American Gangster, Blueprint 3, Drake is in that phase of his career, still remaining relevant. And
hmm
then what has just done with the art, you know, they all have done hip hop well. And I think it just show that guys are competitive, and no matter how much all that friendly talk they talk, I
yeah.
think they're aware that there's a ranking, and
And this
they want to be called number one.
yeah, and
You
the thing
know
about
what
J
I'm
Cole
saying?
talking about the fall, he talking about he said he need another 2 summers. So basically, J Cole about to leave all this shit behind and retire. So it's like, why would he? You know what I'm saying? He's like, shoot, I might as well battle Kendrick and see who win. If I, you know what I'm saying, I take the chance. He takes the chance to like see. It's good for hip hop, bro. It's just good for it, bro. It's just like
No,
Nas
it
and Jay Z did
is.
it. Like,
Yeah, you think it. That's why, like, a lot of people have Nas winning. Ether was different.
yeah,
Um, you know, It just let you know how long the times changed too, because he sat on Ether so long. And even what Nas did on that Paid in Full, um, freestyle. But I think it's just dope that these guys was like, you know what, man, let's establish who the best. A lot of people gonna talk about it. How about we just bump it? I'm,
Yeah.
I'm also Kendrick for saying I'm gonna just name y'all personally, and I'm just gonna salute Cole
Nigga said
for
F the
saying,
big three, nigga. It's the big me. Kendrick
yeah,
went. Kendrick got pissed on the boys.
I just
He said,
don't think
he-
I don't think people expected Cole to respond because let's be real, a lot of those bars work for Drake.
"Yeah, that's what they said too." And then the fact that Joe Cole responded, J Cole like, "Okay, I'm ready," because he feel like this is prime. He said, "Hey, he said your first it was classic, your last it was." He said basically he's talking about Good Kid, Man City is classic. He said Pimp a Butterfly put him to sleep. He said, "Damn, a classic too." He said basically I like him, but I don't want him to. Basically, he was Cole was saying like I like him, like I ain't trying to be trash, but he was just saying
Man,
basically I'm
yeah, that's
better,
why
basically.
I think people are picking and choosing what they want to hear. Because if you look at Cole, he's going from a strategic route. He's saying like, "Oh, let's be real. Damn was 2017. So he's saying I was behind you in 2017.
Right.
You wait for me to hit my prime 2018, 2019.
And now you
Now
want to
when
come
I'm
at me.
like, now you want to come out and say, nah, it's my time. I'm better than
Yeah,
all y'all." You get what
yeah.
I'm
Because
saying?
Kendrick got off to a real hot start. Like he came with Section 80, Good Kid, Man City, then Pimp a Butterfly. Then he had a great run. Then it's like now it's Cole's turn because Cole was the one who was like, oh, this album ain't classic. Like it took him a couple albums to get there, but it's like
Yeah. And I think that's where like a lot of Kendrick fans, I think that's why maybe they're so shocked. So now they're playing the, oh, well, Kendrick been cold since the beginning. It took Cole to catch up. It's kind of like, if you really look at Cole, he's really like in that Steph Curry range. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he is.
Sort of in that Steph, oh, underdog come out of nowhere. He snatched him up like four
Like
rings.
remember the label wouldn't even drop his album until came with a hit. He kept showing them hits and then like who that he went crazy on who that, but they was like nope. The red labels was like no, this ain't it. So he had to come out with a workout. I still don't listen to that to this day, but it blew him up though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I I think like I think the crazy part too is like what Cole as well. It's kind of like what we saw with Steph. I think if you look at it, a lot of people, you saw how good Steph was in 2016, and then to see that version of how he won this ring in 2022,
Yep.
and seeing him carrying the team now, it's like wow. Rarely see guys get better at an older age,
Yep.
and like, Cole now is just like it's just so technical. It's like man, this guy really can just like rap in his sleep the way
Yeah.
he putting this shit
Man,
together.
that the I know everybody's saying the Johnny Peace Caddy verse and then because they did the top five, they did hip hop, they did the top five J Go features and all four they just all picked their five, not in order. All of them had Johnny P. Caddy and Secret Recipe in there. One dude ain't hear Secret Recipe with Lil Yachty, so they they can't copy it, they can't play it, but they was playing it. And then they came back and was like, "Oh yeah," they was like, "That's in the top five." They had just heard it literally. They was like, because I guess they don't mess with Yachty. I guess I'm nothing against them, but they probably ain't listen to it. They let some older dudes, so they probably was like, "Oh, I didn't even know he had a song with Yachty. Let me hear it." Then they said his verse was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Cole
I
and
think
Yachty coming for their respect. Better pay your debt. He runs the same
hey
round
man,
scheme. This whole that's not too fire, bro. It's like
yeah, it's really just too like I say, man. Cole is just really in his bag as well. Seeing the guy at the top of his powers, and I think now, I think his confidence too has matched up to his pen. Cole has always had a pen, but I think now his confidence and even the fact that he's rapping on different beats, rapping with different people, like he got Daylight and Ab Soul on the track, Young Dro
yeah,
hopping
Daylight
on
went
the
crazy too. They both did. Yeah,
yeah, like you know what? It's like he really got to that point. Like, you know what? Y'all say y'all like bars. I'm gonna give y'all that. Y'all can say whatever
like
y'all
he got
want. But
Cameron on there, bro.
yeah, y'all can't get away from these bars. Whenever y'all listen to me, y'all getting it. Like, I really haven't heard like a terrible verse in the past 6 years. It's some shit that I won't revisit, but it ain't nothing that I listen to. I'm like, damn, that's weak. Like Drake then had some shit like I didn't like sliming you out when it came out. I didn't like search and rescue. I'll be like, damn, Drake, come on. I
Yeah,
didn't like two spot, but
yeah. He put out a
some
lot though. Drake put out a lot of music. It was kind of like at least he put his music out to get judged. That's why I do like give
yeah, I'm
Drake credit for that. It's
a,
like because you drop an album, you always on somebody's like feature or oh I just dropped this EP or Scary Hours or Scary Hours 2. It's just like a lot of stuff. It's like yeah, you're gonna get. I don't know. So I just hate when people be like, oh, this person got like somebody like 102,000. Blah, he got. But if you only got barely got 100
yeah,
versus somebody that's you know what I'm saying. It's like yeah, I mean I'm saying I don't know. If
like
you only
you look
got to write certain amount of times, like you should be better lyrically. Like you should be like I don't
like
know,
you look
bro.
at X, he probably had first of the year in 2021 with Life of the Party.
Cold, yeah.
Yeah, and it was fire.
He
But
definitely
like
cold, yeah.
it ain't like we heard it